Well, hello. Today is Thursday, May 25th. Yep, the 25th. And we have two birthdays. Today is Beth, and her channel name is Mermaid7. So, Beth, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Beth. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also JJ Singer's birthday. So, JJ, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear JJ. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you both have a great, great birthday. When I film this way, one good sign to know when my grandchildren were over the day before is look who's laying down on the job. They play with that snowman all the time. They love it. But they don't put them back the way they're supposed to be. And another thing that they do, which is now the what's the word? The main focus before they leave is to find both of my remotes. I have a TV remote that controls the TV, the cable box rather, and then I have I have one remote that controls the TV and the other one controls the cable box. But in order to turn the TV on, you have to have the cable box one because otherwise it doesn't work. And every week I lose one of my remotes. And so now they are not allowed to leave until they find both remotes. And so that's like, ooh. And when they were little, when they came here, they could all fit in this room with no problem. But now they're such big little adults that they're kind of cramped in here. So, but you would think it wouldn't be that hard. But you know what? I have many a week searched for my remotes and not been able to find them. They're either down the furniture or they're under the chair or they hide them on each other because they just don't want the other one to have like the cable one or whatever. So anyway, that was the new rule. And we instituted, that was the word I was looking for, instituted. We've instituted another new rule is the adults make their plates before the kids. We always had the kids make their plates first. All the time, we always had the kids make their plates. It just seemed like that was the way you're supposed to do it. You know, you're the adult. Wait your turn. Let the kids eat first. Don't let them starve. Make sure they're nourished. Blah, blah, blah. All that good stuff. But then it got to the point that I told you the other day when I made the breadsticks, like they were putting 3 and 4 breadsticks on their plate at a time. It was like, and then the last of the adults, I'm feeding 20 to 25 people, you know, and I'm making like probably like 20. I usually make like 20 breadsticks and like maybe 20 little bread things when we have lasagna or spaghetti, you know, like garlic bread. That's the word I was thinking of. So there's plenty for everybody to have 2, 1 of each. But many a time when the adults went through, there wasn't any left because the kids went crazy. Or there wouldn't, like when we had tacos, they put so much meat. You don't have to put a lot of meat on a taco shell. They would load it up and then the adults would go through and there wouldn't be any food left. So last night, because I've been getting some complaints from the adults that I always eat last. My family gets so annoyed with me because they say, you did all this work, blah, blah, blah. You should go first in line. I want to make sure that my family eats first. So, I'm going to go last in line. I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. Even last night with the kids, I ate after the kids ate. I just did. That's what I do. I just can't. That's just what I do. But anyway, so when they were getting ready to do, we said our grace, and the kids are all standing there, and I said, well, new rule tonight, because I told the parents ahead of time to let the kids know. I don't think they thought I would follow through with it, because grandma, oh, look at my hair. That grandma's going to be a soft touch. She's going to be the one that's going to let us, our parents they don't know nothing. Grandma's going to be the ruler. No, I said, no, you need to go sit at the table and wait your turn. And so then I told everybody, I said, get in line, we're going to go. And they go, oh my gosh, that's right, we're going to go first. We're going to go first. So as they're making their plates, they're making fun of the kids. Because that's who we are. That's just who we are. Ooh, maybe I'll take like 5 scoops of meat. I don't need 5 scoops of meat, but I'm going to take 5 scoops of meat, or stuff. Because when we would clean the dishes afterwards, there would be so much leftover food on their plates because their eyes are bigger than their stomachs. They took more food than they needed, and so then people were deprived. Even when they were taking 3 and 4 breadsticks, they weren't eating all the breadsticks. And so it was an eye-opening experience, and let me tell you, every single adult loved it. Because you know what? They're not little kids anymore. The youngest is Oliver, who's going to be 11 next month. So it's not like they're little tiny kids and you have to worry about them getting food on their plate. They're going to find plenty of room to get their food. So, and they didn't seem to complain too much. They really didn't. Because when they went through the line, there was still food left for them. Because as adults, you're conscious of the fact that there's other people that have to eat. Like, I never want to be the first person, like in a buffet line at a wedding or something, if I don't see that there's a lot of food, because I'm thinking I'm only going to take a tiny little bit because I want to make sure everybody gets some. Whereas when you're at the end of the line, oh, there's this much left, which is why I'm this size, because I probably had that mentality. But so anyway, I've told you this, that when my brother-in-law Bruce passed away, we had the wake here, and we were running out of food, and we had to get the family out of line. What are you doing in line? Get out of line. And they go, I'm going to make a plate. Oh, no, you're not. Company eats first. We sat there watching them. And then we'd look at people with so much food on their plate, and we'd just stare them down, and you're going to eat every bit of that. I remember the one time, because Jim's brother, Tom, he always put too much food on his plate, and he never finished it. He always put too much food on his plate. I don't know what the deal was. But the one time we had family dinner and Tom had come, he put so much spaghetti on his plate that was not humanly possible for anybody to eat that amount of spaghetti. And I know that Jimmy went through the line last, and there was just like a couple little noodles left, hardly any noodles left. And that was his uncle, so he knew not to say anything. But he gave Tom the evil stare all through dinner. And you know what? Tom ate every bit of that. I think he felt Jimmy's wrath or something, because he did not leave that one noodle on his plate. And I'm thinking, oh, you are going to be ill. There's just no way anybody could have possibly ate that much food. We have a place that's near us, not near us, but it's like by Frankenmuth. It's called Tony's. And they give you such huge portions. Like if you order toast, they give you a whole loaf of bread of toast. If you order bacon, they give you like a whole pound of bacon. It's like if you order eggs, it's a whole dozen of eggs. So they're just known for that. So you don't go as like one person and order like scrambled eggs, because you're going to get 12 eggs scrambled. I guess you could ask for 1 or 2 eggs, but I don't know. I think they charge you according to the thing. So when we do go as a group, one person will order the toast, and one person will order the eggs, and one person will order the bacon and that. And it works out perfectly. But I have seen people in the restaurant like order like just the bacon and eat all the bacon. And I'm thinking, oh, how can you not, how does your stomach function after that? How is it not all closed up and, but I don't know. So anyway, Mary did not win on her lottery ticket. She was the big loser, as they say, because she did not win. We all made fun of her. And then what else was I going to tell you? I did finish. Oh, I left it in the other room. I did finish out the day. I did track on my book, and I stayed within my points, and I stayed within my calories yesterday. I was really like right on the edge of it. And I got enough protein in that. So I was really happy with that. I was really good with that. And then I plan on using my tracker again today. I meant to show it. We bought, for their 16th birthday, they get something special. I told you I treated Alyssa and her girlfriends to lunch, which cost me like almost $40. And then I gave her $50 for her as her gift. And then we bought her, went together and bought her a necklace with her birthstone, which she just absolutely loved. And I meant to show it, and I forgot to show it. We were going to get a ring for her because she does like rings, but oh my gosh, the price of rings is like, I can only imagine how much my wedding ring would cost now. But it was a pretty ring, but it's just way on the outer scopes of our amount of money that we had put together for that. So that didn't work. And David's new job, he starts June 12th. He got the official letter. He thought he was starting on the 30th, because originally they told him he was supposed to start on the 30th. But now it's the 12th of June, because he called Danny to find out for sure. I think I mentioned that later on, another part of the video, because Jim and I had gone to CVS to pick up his prescription, and then we went to get the car washed, or the truck washed. We do that a lot. And then we stopped by Samantha's dad, Vince. We were driving by and we saw him standing outside watering his lawn. So we stopped by there and talked with him for a little bit. And then the paver guy came just to check on the progress of the pavers. Well, here's a little clip of so far what my front porch looks like. Okay, they got all of our bricks stacked really neatly. Look how nice they have them stacked. Over here, those are like the little, we had a circle thing going on. It was that. And then I'll bring you around here. So they're gonna fix the drain there. It's gonna bring it out. They're gonna notch these things so that the water doesn't accumulate in the corner. It'll come around here and go through and drain out that way. And then they got all this pulled up all the way around. They're going to fix that drain. I'm not really sure. They're going to be taking these bricks out too, but they left them in because they didn't want the sand to all fall and settle. So they're going to put a slab, put some there, and then put slabs there. Go all the way around, fix all of that, and then fix that drain too, because you can see it's kind of like off to the side. But where that is like that, those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're going to notch holes in them so that the water will drain off that way. Yeah, it's a work in progress, let me tell you, but he's doing pretty good with it. He's going to come back. He wanted to make sure all the pavers, he's cleaned them, power washed them, and got them all clean. He wanted to make sure they're dry before he lays them down. He's going to lay a new trenches in for drainage for the so the water will pitch away from the porch, so we won't have that problem again. And then he said that'll probably take a day or two tomorrow will be the day he'll put the trenches and lay the silicone or whatever it is that he puts down, sand, some kind of special stones or something like that. And then he's going to come back Saturday and lay the pavers. And then because it's the holiday weekend, he probably won't be back till Tuesday. And then he's going to put the glaze or something. I forget what it's called. The final coating. The final countdown. The final coating. He's going to put that on. And then, so we were going to do the back deck too, but the back deck was going to be $10,000 with that Trek material. Just the deck was going to be $10,000, and that was with Jimmy doing it. And Jimmy said he's pretty busy, and it would take him a couple weeks. And I just thought, I think Jimmy needs a summer just not to have to worry about getting stuff done. So we decided since we're spending so much for the front, we're just going to wait till next year to do the back. And then Denise is, I told you Denise is moving, and so she wants to plant some perennials now in that she can split next year and put at her house, so they'll, like, I don't know what the deal is. She found them on sale or something. Let me get the phone. I'll be right back. Okay.
Hello, people.
Denise has a vision.
I have a vision. I'm going to be moving, and in my new condo, I'm going to have troughs of flowers, and I'm going to have 3, if not 4 of them, and they're going to be like 2 foot by 8 foot. So what I want to do is grow the perennials this year, and then transplant half of them over to my new condo next year, and then leave half of them for Sandy to have. And so I went a little crazy, but
how many are there?
My sister Mary, it's a long story. So she kind of went in halfsies with me, but nonetheless, 27 of them.
She seems to think it'll look like an English garden.
An English garden. This is
so
exactly
Esther, let me know. Esther lives in London.
Oh, okay, yes.
So Esther will be able to let me know.
And this isn't an exact placement because I really am going to do better with color. I was just trying to place so you'd see how many and where they would go. But I will be flipping them around to better coloring.
Okay, I'm going to flip you around and you're going to let me know if you think this is like overkill or like this, or should she split them up?
Okay, and then...
Go ahead.
Oh, they're obviously going to be lower because they're in pots sitting on top, so they won't be as tall as they are.
All right. We're trying to find someplace with a lot of sun.
Yes.
Okay, these, obviously you can see which ones she's planning on putting in and which ones I already have in. Obviously that one I already have in. That one I already have in. I'm going to get rid of the pole where my hanging plants are, because the only reason I put them there is I had plants there originally that didn't take. They only lasted the one season. So then there's more. Obviously that and that was already here. I should have done a video beforehand. Oh well. And then these are more. We're going to get rid of this pole with my bird feeder. And then finish it out over here. So let me give you a full, and see, somebody left a wallet. I like that. But this is the whole scope of the view. Whoop, wrong way. That's the whole view of how it will look. Okay, this is the before. Obviously I had some plants here that didn't make it. I had a plant there that didn't make it. A plant there that didn't make it. And over here that didn't make it. And here that didn't make it. And right here that didn't make it. So let me turn you around and show you what it looks like beforehand. Now it looks boring. What I like about our neighborhood is everybody, just about, keeps their grass nicely trimmed. Look how nice everybody's lawn is. Isn't that nice? Everybody takes pride in their lawn. We have such good neighbors, except for, wait for it. There you can see. Look at his lawn. It's ridiculous. And he just left the day before yesterday for a 2-week vacation. And so that means that grass will not be cut for 2 weeks. Oh.
Of course, this guy.
Well, Patrick's not doing too much better, but he does get to it. He works a lot of overtime.
Right.
And he's a single guy that lives alone. So, but he does keep his lawn up pretty well.
Usually, yes.
Usually, not like Jim.
Yeah. Every 5 or 6 days.
Jim's out there whether we need it or not.
Well, I don't like the bag.
Yeah, he just mulches as he goes along. But anyway, we're on our way to CVS because Jim's got to get his prescription. They said it's filled, but mine is not, so I have to wait another day or two for mine. I like my new doctor, but I don't like the way they fill prescriptions because they take... The other doctor, at least you call him, by the end of the day, it would be filled. But this one, you got to wait 3 or 4 days because it's like part of a service, a telmed service or something. So, anyway, we're going to do that. I'm going to get your truck washed.
You know what? Maybe I'll do that first.
Because he pays for a monthly subscription or membership or whatever. So he can go like 5 or 6, 7 times a day. Oh, and I was wrong about David's days off. I was counting his 80 hours as 80 days. It's only 10 days.
Yeah, that's what I figured you meant.
Yeah, but I screwed that up. But David starts his new job. He's got to call Danny to find out. Danny found him the job, my son Danny. They told him that he was supposed to start Tuesday, June 30th, or May 30th. But his letter welcoming him to the company tells him that he starts June 12th. So he's got to figure out which one that is. I think he went for his drug test today. I know he's been calling me to find out. He's filling out his background check thing so they could do a background check. So that's probably why it's moved to June 12th. But he's going to start like at $2 more an hour than he's making right now. And he'll have 80 hours vacation time, 24 personal days, 12 holidays, and then he can pay for like his portion of the insurance for health, vision, and dental. No, the vision is free. He just got to pay for the health and the dental, and then he can get in the 401k.
Yeah, Danny says the insurance part you got to pay for isn't that much.
Yeah, I think Danny said he pays, I think he said $50 or $100 a month.
Yeah,
we pay what, $200, I think. I think we pay $200 for us. But we have excellent insurance, so I can't complain about that.
Yeah, we have no deductible.
We have no deductibles, so you can't complain about that. So it's worth it in the long run, especially at our age. It's worth it. And then we have really good. I was worried about the drugs and stuff, but that's not too bad. And vision's only $10 a year, so unless you go over, they give you an allotted amount, but they give you a pretty good. I think on frames they give you like $300 for the frames. The only thing you have to pay extra for, which we do pay for, is for our glasses to turn into sunglasses. And then I have astigmatism in my eye that the insurance doesn't cover, that I have to get something done with that. And
I have 20/20.
Jim has 20/20 because that's the way he opted when he did his. But he's got about reading glasses, so.
Once in a while.
But he doesn't do the sunglasses for his reading glasses. So, anyway, take you with you on my day. Okay, for breakfast, gonna have some cheese and egg, bagel with peanut butter, berries, tea, and banana. It's a 11-point breakfast: 0 for my egg, 0 for my berries, 4 points for my half a bagel, 3 points for my tablespoon of peanut butter, and 4 points of my pepper jack cheese. Put my banana down on the bottom for a snack. All right, I forgot to film my dinner once again. I got busy doing stuff, but it's a little chilly out here. Denise just left with her flower ideas. I don't know, it seems like a lot of flowers to me. I don't know how Jim's going to take to that. As long as it doesn't involve him, he doesn't care. But, so, looking forward to the weekend. Jim's off until Wednesday. He works Wednesday, and then he's on vacation for 2 weeks. And we're going to be leaving next week for our vacation to Minnesota and South Dakota. Looking forward to that. But other than that, got a lot of work to be done over the weekend. They said that, I don't know where I left off because Denise had got here. I kind of cut it off kind of abruptly beforehand. But forgot where I was at. Forgot what I was talking about. It was so long ago, like an hour ago. An eternity for some, especially for me. But the lawn across the street is so annoying. Here's a reminder of how bad that lawn looks. Can you only imagine what it's going to look like 2 weeks from now? It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. Like I said, I didn't film my dinner, but I'll show you my breakfast. And like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.